and plead with you some of the things that he has seen in the church, some of the things that he has witnessed in the church, and to set about correctness. To set about correctness. So if there is a zeal in James, that is a zeal. A zeal to correct, to mindfully and intently correct what he feels is improper, what he feels is not becoming Christians. And so he's not just speaking to his congregation in his day, he's speaking to us as well. Now, is it hard the way he speaks? Absolutely. I don't like to be told that I'm double-minded and a sinner. I don't like to be told that the things that I do is demonic and prejudging. I don't like to be told that because I am a double-minded man that I wave to and fro, tossing about in the waves. I don't like that. I don't like to be told that I don't have what I think that I do think that I have and need to cling to more than that I think that I shouldn't. There's many things in the book of James that we read and we go, oh, I don't like this book. I don't like it. And I agree with you. I don't like it either. But why are we going through it? Well, two reasons. First thing is, it's in the Bible. There are difficult passages throughout the Bible. I don't know if you know that. There are difficult passages more difficult than this book in the Bible. And so are we going to avoid difficult passages because it's not pertaining to what I feel? It's not pertaining to my intellect because it's too hard, or it's not pertaining to my rational mind because I'm emotional. It's not pertaining to my thought process. This is not where I am right now. It's not pertaining to my life crisis. What is this? Like, I'm not going through this right now. It's not pertaining to the life of the church. Well, we're kind of joined together. There are no divisions among us. And it's not pertaining to the life of my Christian life. Why do I need to study this? I already do it. All the livelong day I do what James is saying. Second thing is, it's repetition. It's repetition. He's not saying anything new. It's repetition. He's not saying anything new. My friends, this is not new material. It might sound new because he's being very blunt and honest, but it's not new. Matter of fact, it's as old as Genesis. He's repeating what even the Jewish people of his day were trying to become. He's repeating what even the Jewish nation wants to become. Which is what? An intimacy and a closeness to God. I'm going to bet that everyone in this room, and probably everyone outside this room, desires a closeness with the infinity, of the infinite. That could be God, that could be, I don't know, aliens from outer space. Who knows? But we desire an intimacy, a closeness with infinity. That's why we study it. Or at least, not us, but people study it, the infinite. We want to know divine things. Even the atheist wants to know divine things, whether or not they're infinite, or are we just going to become moss or a fern? After all, if we just constantly progress into reincarnation over and over and over again, I mean, that is infinite, no? So even atheists are attracted and are attracted to infinite things. And those who are irreligious and religious are attracted to infinite things. We desire closeness with infinite things, infinite objects, things that are not permanent, or things that are not temporary, but permanent. Why? Because you know and I know in our universe, this where we are standing constantly is unstable. Now, I can't tell you that right now, in this day and age, within the last month or so, has been the most unstable. And you know, I don't usually talk politics on the pulpit, but I just want to let you guys know that today, as of today, with the shutdown, it's the longest shutdown in the history of the United States government. That's real. Now, maybe that's not hitting your wallet, but it's hitting some other people's. SNAP. SNAP is a money for groceries. There are many, many millions of Americans who depend on SNAP for groceries, for food. Now, maybe you don't, but I'm sure your parents know, or your parents know. Either your parents know someone who relies on SNAP, or your parents rely on SNAP, one or the other. I know for a fact 100% of our congregation knows someone who relies on SNAP. And because of the government shutdown, there's no money for that. And recently, I just read in the New York Times article that President Trump is trying to get the states to fund SNAP. Now, why am I bringing that to our attention? To show you the instability of our universe. To declare for you, if you were living in the closet for all this time and you were kind of, I don't know, had these guardrails and had this mindset that your life was okay, all right? Then I want to wake you up to the fact that your life is not okay. Your life, maybe your life personally, individually may be okay, but there are lives about you that are not okay. You may feel stable, but I'm telling you, friends, brothers and sisters, that stability will not be permanent. And wherever you base your stability on is also unstable. That is what James is trying to convey. He's saying, wake up, church. Wherever you're basing your model on, wherever you're basing your knowledge, your intellect, your rationality, wherever you're basing your life on is unstable. It's not meant to be stable, it's not meant to be permanent, it's not meant to be infinite, it's meant to be unstable, not permanent, temporary. To act like it is living a hallucination, an illusion, created of your own mind, fixated upon a thing that will disappear. So what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Knowing this, reading this, what are you supposed to do? James 3:13 says this, who is wise and understanding among you? By his good conduct, let him show his works in the meekness of wisdom. Who is wise and understanding among you? By his good conduct, let him show his works in the meekness of wisdom. So again, it's about wisdom. It's about wisdom. It's about wisdom. Do not lie to yourself and say that you have it. Do not lie to yourself saying that you have enough. You need more. If you don't have it, ask for it. And if you do have it, ask more for it, more of it. I need more wisdom, more wisdom. And remember what James is coming from. What is wisdom? Wisdom is knowing and then doing. Knowing and doing. It's both. It's not just knowing. And it's not just doing. It's knowing and doing. But James is coming from the idea that what you know also guarantees rightly what you do. What you know is most important because it will rightly guarantee what you will rightly do. And that's what he means by good conduct. That word, good conduct, means a thing that appeals and is attractive. That people will see it. That people will be attracted to it. That people will admire it and desire it. See, sometimes as Christians we're afraid to be models, good models of Christian. We avoid it. Why? Because they should not be modeling me, they should be modeling Christ. But you know, there's a bad connotation when we say that, because Paul says it throughout his letters. Follow me, follow after me, follow my good conduct, follow what I think, follow what I do, follow me, follow me, follow me. Why is he saying follow me? Because he's the best Christian there ever lived? No. Because we need models. That's why. We need to mimic good behavior and to see what that good behavior looks like so that I know what that good behavior looks like so that I can do what that good behavior looks like. But that's not all. Because models break down and break apart. So we have to know that which is appealing, that which is attractive and desirous. How do I know that model is perfect for me to mimic? Now that's important. See, that's where wisdom comes from. Friends, you can't just model whoever you want, right? Is that not true? Do you want to model whoever you want and pick and choose whoever you desire to model yourself after? That's why when you have children, it's good that they model their parents. No? Or am I just speaking to the air? I hope they will model their children, but their parents. But what do we hope as outsiders as we look at the parents, as the children model them? Is that these are what? Good models. That's what we pray for. That's what the congregation should be praying for. That the parents we have in our congregation will be good models for their children. We should be praying for that. Absolutely. If you're saying to myself, Pastor Dan, do you think that we should be praying? Yes. Yes. And then pray for the couples who are getting married soon. There will be 2 couples that will be getting married in February, March. Pray that they will be good parents too when they have kids. Pray now that they will be good models, that their kids will be able to mimic their good behavior. And then, what about us? Us who are either have no kids or single young adults, pray for your parents, that they will be good models for you to follow, even now. Even now. Even now. Pastor Dan, they're horrible models, but pray for them anyway. Pray for them anyway. Pray that they will be good models anyway. Even in their old age, there's still a chance they will change, no? Even in their old age, there's still a chance that they might say, you know, I want to be a good parent to this child, even though this child is 30 or 40 or 50. Pray. Pray. Now, the 2 words that comes into mind as we're talking about the book of James is inert and innate. I said this about a couple weeks ago, but it belongs in this passage because inert is talking about something that is not inherent, meaning you're not born with it. You learn a skill. It's a learned effort. That's inert. It's learned. It's a skill that you learn. It's a skill that you're not born with. You learn it. That means models are there for that reason, right? We model Christian behavior because it's an unlearned thing. I wasn't born with it. I see it, and then I want to practice it. Innate is different. Innate means I am born with it. I have it. It's an inherent skill. It needs to be refined, but I'm born with it. Like, walking is a good example. So kids are born with the inability to walk. What is it? Inert or innate? Well, as their muscles get stronger, as they practice doing these things, right? As their muscles get stronger, what happens to them? Well, they start walking and falling down. And we laugh, or we cry, or but they're learning. But is it innate or isn't it inert? Well, it's both, isn't it? I would say it's more innate. It's a unrefined skill that needs to be practiced and honed. It's not inert, meaning there's no muscle fibers. I would say inert if there were no muscle fibers, or every baby is born with no legs. But they are born with legs. That means it's an inborn skill, unrefined, totally unrefined. You can say even raw, very raw. Not being able to walk, not being able to crawl, just lying there is a very raw skill. But you don't imagine your child never walking, though. You never imagine your child never walking. You imagine them eventually walking on their own, walking fast, and, for the very rare, walking fast enough or running fast enough to be athletes, to have the athletic ability to take off and run. But where does it all start? An inborn trait that's unrefined and raw. Where are you in this Christianity with skills all over the place? What is it? Inert or innate? I'm going to say inert. You're not born with the ability to know God, love God, get close to God, or follow God. It's given to you. It's given to you. It's taking the analogy of a child. It's the same as a child born with no legs. This child can't walk. I cannot imagine this child to be ever able to walk if they have no legs. It's the same thing with you. When you became a Christian, what happened to your legs? It's almost as if they grew out of your body miraculously. Have you ever heard of a child who grew legs out of their body? No, it's a miracle. Same thing. When you became a Christian, it was a miracle of divine import, of divine, how should I say? Divine invasion of your body. He came into you and gave you the ability to do things which you were unable to do before you accepted Jesus. We are not innate Christians. We are inert Christians. We need the divine always proactively making us better and better and better. We are not innate Christians. We are inert Christians. We are unskilled in every way. Unskilled and unartful. Meaning our behavior does not inspire artful grace in appearance. It should, but it doesn't. It's not artful as a pleasing performance. It's scattershot. It's like watching an opera or watching, even better, watching ballet, and we had a multitude of dancers dancing haphazard as if there's no song, and you're watching it as an audience. What are they doing? That's you. That's you. No one expects you to do ballet. I'm not expected to do ballet, but it's a perfect analogy because we're all called to perform. And yet we do it so bad. Badly. Badly in every myriad of ways of bad. Every definition of the word bad. And that's why what we see among our Christians and brothers and sisters is, wow, that's a bad performance. You can see bad when you see it, can you? There's nothing about grace. And when I say grace, I mean graceful appearance. So then, what is James saying? What is James saying? That we need the combination of the work of the Jesus Christ, so that his work of the Jesus Christ will be my work inside my body. That's what that means. If my work is so bad and unappealing and the performance is so atrocious, then I need the heavenly divine to work in me in order to make this look graceful. And that's what that means. Synergistic works so that your faith will be completed. Synergistic works so that your faith can be completed. And so James 3:17 says this, but the wisdom from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, open to reason, full of mercy and good fruits, impartial and sincere. Now, this is the second time he said good. I'm going to read the first time he said good, okay? First time he said good, he said this, who is wise and understanding among you by his good conduct. Now he says in 3:17, but the wisdom from above is first pure, peaceable, gentle, open to reason, full of mercy and good fruits. Another good. It's the same word in English, but is this the same word? And the answer is no. The first time he says good conduct, right? He means a show, a performance, something that appeals to others and saying that is good. But this time, when he says good fruits, he means that which is intrinsically good, that which is born of good. Interesting. Thought we weren't born with this, Pastor Dan. You're not. You're not born with it. But it's given to you. It's given to you. It's transplanted in you. Arising from you, and yet not from you or of you. It's totally other. That which is good conduct is born of an inherent ability, not from you. So that when people marvel at your good conduct, they're marveling at the good that is inherently given by God. a God that is eternal, a God that is infinite, a God that is supernatural, a God that is eternally and forever omnipresent inside of you. Inside of you. So that you can do what? Good works. Good works. The purpose of all this, right? Good works. Wisdom. Knowing and then doing. Knowing right and then doing what is right. So, but the wisdom from above is first pure, then peaceable. First pure, then peaceable. That word first means of first importance. So, where do you get it? How do you get it? And then why do you get it? Why do you get it is because you want to do good. But where do you get it is from above. It's up there. Now, how do you get it? How do you get it? Purity. Right? First pure. That word means not just pure, but holy. Holy. Now, what does he mean by holy? He means that you need to change. What that means. He's indirectly calling you out and saying, you're not holy. You're not holy. Don't think you are holy. Don't think you're pure. You're impure. Don't think that you belong. You don't belong. When I say belong versus not belong, what do I mean? You don't belong in the closeness of God to be pure and holy, to be that close to God. That's what holy means. That's what hagios, that word pure, means. To be pure means to be close to the original. Close to the original. As close as you can get to the original purity of an object, like gold. So refined gold, yet you can get close to its purity as possible. Can you ever be totally 100% pure like God? No. But you'll be oh so close. Like glory. You will have glory like God, but you will never be God in terms of glory. You will be exalted like Christ, but you will never be Christ in exaltation. You'll be oh so close. Oh so close. And that's what he means. Hagios. Pure. Holy, close to, but not exactly. Congruence, but not equivalent. Oh, so close to it. Because by having that, you will have what? Peaceable, gentle, open to reason, full of mercy and good fruits, impartial and sincere. I highlighted the word sincere because it brackets what pure means. It brackets what pure means. You have pure, which is 100% or close to the original, which is what? Divinity. Well, what is divine? What it means to be divine? To be close to who you are in thinking and doing. Meaning, whatever I think I do, whatever I want to be, I act. Whatever I know, I perform. See, human beings, we don't do that. We don't do that 100% of the time. To know what we're supposed to know and then do it 100% of the time. God does. God can only do this He can only do this. If he cannot do this once out of 1,000,000 times, he's not God. He's consistently consistent. What he says he does, whatever he promises, he trustworthy. That's where the trustworthy comes from. Talking about the infinite God of the universe who is pure and sincere. Sincere means trustworthy. Sincere also means not what? Fake. He's not fake. Same thing with you. You're not fake. When you do something, it's not fake, nor is it a forgery. It's the real thing. Why is it a real thing? Because it's in here. That's why. First, it's in here, and then it's in here, and then you do it. First, it's in here. Your heart. Pure of heart. Your mindset. Your thought set. In here. That's where the heart is. Then, your thoughts, your thinking, your intellect, your rationality, all that arising from this change in your heart. So your heart changes, and then your mindset here, the intellect, changes. How you rationalize things, how you intellectualize things, changes. And that thinking organ will allow you to behave. But it all starts here, though. It has to start here. Where your heart, your emotions, the engine of your mind changes because it's pure and holy and set apart for God. That is necessary. Without this, everything else is a forgery and a lie and a fake. Have you ever met Christians who seemed fake? Caution yourselves and don't judge. Because remember the analogy of the ballet dancers? Oh, that's terrible. Don't judge. Don't judge. Oh, that's a horrible performance. Can't believe they're Christians. Are they Christians? Don't judge. Christ warns you, do not judge. Do not judge. What you judge is, maybe they need a little bit more practice. I can help. That movement still needs a little bit more refinement. I can help. Don't judge whether they're going to heaven or hell because their performance is horrible. Rather, judge the performance and what it looks like. That's terrible performance. You need to do better. You need to do better. I don't have to do better. Jesus is me, and I can just walk through life as a Christian, just and then you say, brother, sister, we need to be excellent in the eyes of God. Do you not want to excel? Now you're not judging. Now you're promoting what? Excellence in the performance. Now, we talk about stuff like this when in the performance arts, like media and stuff, and you judge it and you go, that's horrible. Those lines are off. Or in music, like, that sounds terrible. Like, where's your vocal performance? And why is those strings not in tune and stuff like that? But why is it just in the performance art and the media that we don't do it in the Christian life? Because it's everywhere. This is what he's talking about. If what is in here is excellent, and I want you to think with me, okay? Rationalize. Think with me. If what's in here is excellent and pure and of a high standard, gold, then that means my performance is what? Horrible? Mediocre? Substandard? Doesn't match. So if my thing that I possess in my heart is gold, diamonds, pure jewels, because I have the divine in my heart, then that means that my performance has to match, so that everyone can see it and be appealed that it is good. That's what the two words good means. That the performance that I see outside matches the good that I have in here. The people are pleased by my performance is because of the good that I have in here. And it's not my good, the Lord's good. Jesus Christ in me. Brothers and sisters, Jesus Christ is in you. That is oh so good. That is invaluable, priceless treasure. How do you measure that in your performance? It has to match. Your performance has to excel. Always. Always. And so then we are supposed to, as brothers and sisters, constantly encourage other brothers and sisters to match that good that you have. You call yourself a Christian? Then you excel in every area of life. Every area of life. Every area of your life. Whether you're in school and you're studying, excel. If you're in work, in your career, your job, excel. Not just be better, do better. And if you are thinking about marriage, wanting to be in a marriage, and in a relationship, then be the best husband or the best wife in the history of the globe. Pursue it with the utmost gusto. I want to be the best husband ever in the history of husbands. Pursue it. I want to be the best wife in the history of wives in the history of the universe. Then do it. And I want to be the best son that there ever was. I want to be the best daughter that ever was. And I want to be the best child of God that there ever was. Do it. And you're pursuing what Apostle Paul wanted every one of us to do. Pursue it with gusto, with endurance. Why? Because we have a diamond in our heart. That's why. We have a matchless, invaluable treasure in our heart. And that's why James 3:18 says, harvest of righteousness is sown in peace by those who make peace. Because if we have Christ, and that's an invaluable treasure, there's nothing we cannot do to make me a peace-loving, kind person that people will see. That's what that means. If I desire righteousness in my heart, then I desire other people to see what that righteousness looks like. Do not want to harbor that for myself, but I want other people to see it and to match me. Matter of fact, Apostle Paul goes one step further. I want people to see it and do better than me. Do you desire that? Do you desire that, to see that people can see you be Christ-like and then do better than you? We strive for the best because Jesus deserves the best. But we also strive for the best because Jesus in me makes me the best. And so Ephesians 4:32, I want to close. Be kind to one another. Now, I highlighted the word be and kind. Notice it's two different colors. Because in the Greek, be means something you are not. And kind comes from that. You understand? Be means something you are not. And kind arises from that. So when it says in English, be kind, it sounds like a command. And when I hear it, it sounds like something that you're supposed to do. But it's not. It's neither. Be kind means literally to be to assume the stature, as we say, posture, right? To assume the status, to assume the posture, to assume the ground of kind, to assume it, to wear it, if you will, to wear kind. Sounds weird, I know, it's a little off. But that's what that means. Be kind. To wear kind, not kindness. No, not kindness, kind. To wear kind so that you can show kindness. See? Wear kind. Wear the status. Wear the verbiage. Wear the verb of kind so that you can show it. Wear the verb, not the noun. Wear the verb so that when you move, it will show. You want to be kind? Then be kind. You want to be compassionate? Then don't be compassionate. Have compassion. Be the verb, and then the verb will show. There are no nouns in the Christian life. Nouns are static. Nouns are like monuments. But the Christian life is verbs. Like love is a verb, not a noun. It's a verb. When you love here and then you love. That's what he says. Love your neighbors as yourself. Love the Lord your God with all your heart. It's a verb, not a noun. All these are verbs. To be, to stand, to have the verbs in my person so that I move in likeness. When I obtain the verbs, I move like the verbs that I have. If that's a good analogy, I give it to you. Wear the verbs so that the verbs move you. Don't be the nouns. Don't think like nouns. Think like verbs. And that way, it will move you. Because, look what it says, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, as God in Christ forgave you. How do you forgive? With honesty and sincerity, right? Well, how do you do that? Be kind. Be the verb. Be the person that Christ in you wants you to be. And then you will act in accordance. You have to. Not because it's a command, because you want to. You desire to. Because Christ is in here, and he wants you to. But he's not going to do it for you. He's going to do it with you. And he's not going to do it against you. He will understand you. He won't make you or break you here, but he can make you or break you here. That is true. Have you seen ballet dancers try to make a move and break an ankle? Yes. Refinement, and discipline. He won't break you so that your heart of gold becomes platinum, like jewels, where it's crushed. And it's like, I want it to be more than this. No, he's going to make it as much as he wants to make it. But he's not going to go against your will. He's not going to go against your will. In here. But he will go against your will out here. Absolutely. In here, he's going to mold it, refine it. He's going to mold it, refine it in accordance with how you understand in here. He's going to challenge you here. He's going to make you struggle here. In absolute agony, he's going to make you want to do things that you don't want to do. But out here, This will show your progression in the eyes of people. And he will want you to chase after that because of what's happening here. But Christians, don't do this. Chase after the appearance so that this will become better. Absolutely not. Then now, that is an idol. Don't do that. I warn you, don't do that. When you try to pursue the outward appearance and you don't have this, well, how am I supposed to know? Pastor Dan, how am I supposed to know that when I'm trying to appeal out here, that I don't have it or I lack it in here? Well, brothers and sisters, where do we all start? Wisdom. Wisdom. Don't fake wisdom. Don't fake that you have it. Don't fake wise. No. Please, I beg you, don't fake that you have enough of it or you have it. Be honest with yourself. Say to the Lord, oh my God, I lack wisdom. I lack wisdom. I lack wisdom. I need more wisdom. I need more wisdom. Oh, dear God, I need more wisdom. And then he's going to reveal it to you. He's going to reveal it to you. What you need to do. What you need to do. Is it that you need to pray more? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Is it to read the Bible? Maybe. Usually it's one of two things. When I'm engaged in self-doubt, and this happens very infrequently now. It used to happen very frequently. But when I was young, in seminary, and all my studies was wrapping around my brain, there's a whole bunch of stuff that was going on in my life. And so I just prayed this prayer. I just said this. I said, Lord, I'm not very smart or diligent. The intellect here is making me crazy. Just give me wisdom, Lord. Give me wisdom. What am I supposed to do first? What is my priority? And you know what he led me to for the first time in a long time when I was in my 20s? He led me to the Bible and to start reading. He didn't answer my question, but he led me to the Bible to start reading. As if he was saying, you want wisdom? Read me. Read me. You want wisdom? Read me. Forget about seminary. Not forget about the studies. I'm still going there. Do it. But read me. Read my word. Read my scripture. That's how he answered my prayer of wisdom. It could be the same for you. Or it could be just simply, have you ever prayed 5 minutes? Have you ever taken the time to pray 5 minutes? Why don't you try? And then you'll say, you know, I have never tried praying 5 minutes. I'll try this time. What does praying longer mean? Gives you endurance. Gives you more things to pray for. Two things that you are needed in Christian life. What is that? Endurance and more things to pray for. So maybe it is prayer. Maybe it is reading the Bible. But it's normally one of those two things, reading the Bible or praying. And he always answers by saying, you want wisdom? Pray with me. You want wisdom? Read me. Always, always. It's inescapable, friends. Inescapable. And so I hope with all my heart that you will engage in one of those two things. To be consistent in one of those two things. To the agony of our endurance. So let's pray together. Dear God, we ask for your mercy. Oh, we need mercy. We need so much mercy. Because this is too hard. Knowing that the gold in our hearts will make us gold in the eyes of people. that matchless, perfect treasure that we have in our hearts, how are we supposed to match that in every area, facet of our life? It just seems too impossible a task. And yet, James says it is possible. It is possible. With the endurance, with the utmost pleasure of knowing our Jesus Christ. Help us then. Help us then, because we need more of you. Now, may the God of peace himself sanctify you completely, and may your whole spirit, soul, and body be kept blameless at the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Hello, church. Here are the announcements for this week. Winter retreat is coming up January 9th to 11th, so please save the date. We're having a potluck next week after our service. Maybe we'll have a sign-up sheet or something downstairs later. Praise Festival will be on 11/23. We'll be practicing right after service today, so if you would like to participate, please stick around. That's it for this week. I think this is the second Tuesday. The prayer meeting will be at Peter and Yanu's house, and offering tithe via Venmo at GPCNY. Thank you.
If you guys could please stay for practice, it'll take 10 to 15 minutes max, so I will not hold you for long. So please, can we all gather by the front of the stage, please? Can you just play the acoustic? I'm hungry. Hey, Sung, can you? All right. Actually, can everyone take out your phone on Google? Can you type in "Here I Am Again" by Tommy Walker, lyrics? Yeah. We'll have the lyrics on screen on the day of. I think it's a lot easier for us to follow along on our individual phones. Here I am, once again, Here I Am Again by Tommy Walker, lyrics. We're going to listen to the song. We're all going to sing. We're going to have our worship team play the instruments. So we're going to sing as EM all together. Haesung, don't worry about the lyrics. we'll use our phones. Is everyone good? Anyone need lyrics? We're good? All right. All right, let's listen to the song all together. Haesung, can you play the music? Tell me not your night. A little louder.
Here I am again. 1,000 prayers and sung 100 songs, but I just have to say again, oh, how I love you more than words can say, in the deepest heartfelt way. Oh, how, Lord, I love you. Once again, receive my praise. So many words, so many songs, so many melodies, yet allow me one more declaration. You are the lover of my soul, the center of my life, so I just have to say again, oh, how I love you more than words can say, in the deepest heartfelt way. Oh, how, Lord, I love you. Once again, receive my praise. Come on. The psalmist says that this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And with the gift of this
All right,
new
don't worry
day
about the
comes
narrative.
a brand new
We're going to go
chance
straight into
to
the bridge,
worship
which
the
is Help
Lord,
Me,
tell
Father,
Him in a
Lord, to
fresh
save.
new way how much we love Him.
Thank you
How
for
we
bringing your day.
We love you, Lord. Let's sing
Right here?
like this. Thank you for a brand new day, a brand new chance to stand and say I love you. How I love you.